first Point Crow video I ever saw was his permadeath video. And I remember vividly in his video that he said it took him 7 months streaming to complete his permadeath run of this game. And I was like, I don't think that it'll take me that long. I think I can do it first try. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to beat Breath of the Wild permadeath on the very first try. And to facilitate this, I have decided that I am just going to do a boss rush. We're skipping the Divine Beasts, because, like, what if you take out 3 Divine Beasts and then die? You don't want to have to redo all the Divine Beasts, so it's better to just go straight for the bosses and just send it, right? So that's the plan of attack. And along the way, I feel like there's no one more qualified than me to give this advice, so along the way, I'm going to be giving you guys tips and tricks to help you guys to be able to complete your permadeath runs on the first try. No, dude, nah, I'm for realsies, bro. No cap. My plan of attack is that I first want to visit the Gerudo stash, the weapon stash. Tip number 1, whistle sprint. Huge for a permadeath run. If you whistle sprint, you're less likely to get destroyed by enemies, so you can just run right by them without having to engage in combat. Easy tip. That one's pretty self-explanatory, most people know that, but I just feel like, you know, we gotta get that out right at the front. Permadeath tip number 2, don't be afraid of a fall damage cancel. I know that it seems like it's too risky and you shouldn't risk it because it may just end the run right here, but I promise you, it's an easy glitch. Just go for it. Just send it. My guess is you'll fail. I don't believe. No, you're wrong, dude. Okay, so watch. Like, I know this isn't a risk that I need to take, but, like, it's gonna make the run faster, so might as well, right? See, so, like, if I had failed that fall damage cancel, I'd be dead right now. Okay, and I'm so confident, I'm not even gonna go for a 4th heart. I'm gonna get stamina. That's how confident I am that I'm gonna get this first try. What if you're short but fat? I mean, that's fine. That's not a big deal. You guys are beating me up right now. What kind of advantage do you get out of being short? I actually saw something recently about it where they were saying how, like, if you're in a grocery store and you're a tall person, short people will often be like, hey, can you grab that for me off the top of the shelf? And you're kind of just, like, obligated to do it because you're a tall person, right? But if you wanted something that was on, like, one of the bottom shelves and you asked a random short person, hey, can you grab that for me? Because it's harder for you to bend all that way down since you're tall. Then you come across as rude. So, like, it's, like, there's definitely advantages to being short. If you're tall, you have more back problems and stuff. It's rough. Is this a mod? No, this is just permadeath. Okay. I'm scared. I know I went into this confident, but I'm scared. Already has infinite hearts because he's got... Nah, dude. No. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm taking armor off. I believe. Going back to the beginning of the stream where I talked about how I'm the most qualified source to teach you guys how to do this.
A few moments later.
Thank you. The key with Windblight is you really just want to get up to the 2nd floor as quick as you can. And then, once you're on the 2nd floor, you dodge all of his attacks. And then you pull out bomb arrows, wait for him to come back. And then you go into bullet time. And you just let him have it. Okay. Then you come up and you hit him with the Beyblade. Should have done the insta-kill glitch thing? No, that's too easy. Okay, so then once you get him to half health, it goes into phase 2. And there's actually a secret with phase 2. There's a secret way to one-hit him. So with Windblight, the way you one-hit him is you can only do it with a spring-loaded hammer. And you have to get behind him. So let him do his attacks and stuff. Then once you're behind a swing, and he dies instantly. So that's how you take out Windblight. And then with Waterblight, the key, you need to learn how to flurry rush, okay? So flurry rushing is going to be your friend here. Once you master that, a permadeath run is no problem. So you just want to dodge his attack, And then once you dodge, you get your flurry rush. Hold on, let me show you. So you get your flurry rush like this, and then that prevents you from taking any damage. And then if you don't take any damage, you don't die. So that's the key to Waterblight, is to just not take any damage by dodging all of his attacks. And it also helps to know what attacks he's gonna do. So like with his stab, you wanna backflip this, okay? So see how I backflipped it and dodged it without taking any damage? So that's how you take out Waterblight. Why aren't you taking damage? Because this is a no damage run. I'm dodging everything. Just hit the attack button harder. That's actually the method for taking out Fireblight. I don't know how you do that. Yeah, I hope you guys are taking notes. This is... Honestly, you're not going to find this kind of intel anywhere else. Nobody is going to teach you how to win a permadeath on your first attempt like I will, so you guys better be taking notes. Or at least save the VOD so you have it in the future. Okay, so for him, you're going to want to parry his attacks. Like that. So that'll stop him from killing you. You just have to parry the attack. I'll show you once more so you know how to do it. Okay, so see like that, I didn't take any damage because I perfect parried his attack with my good timing. So then we need to get him down to his second phase. You're so good. Thanks, man. Honestly, it's a lot of practice. Like, you need to put a lot of hours into the game to get this good. But I believe that you all can get there too. This is absurd, the skill I'm witnessing. I know, it's honestly like, sometimes I don't know how I do it, but he's got the speed force to phase through his attacks. Dude, I wish, man. This is all just skill though. Like, this is all just practice. Okay, so now that he's in phase 2, we're gonna employ the method that, I forget who said it. Love the parts where you're so good at the game that the attacks just don't hurt you. So that's actually because I'm dodging or parrying the attacks. Once you learn how to dodge and parry attacks pretty well, it's pretty easy. So in phase 2, you of course need to throw your bomb to get him out of his little fire bubble. Just need to do that to move on to the next step. And then once he's on the ground, you just hit the attack button harder than normal, and he dies in one hit. Speedrunners won't teach you this, but I will. This is the trick they use to get those good times. Okay, so then with Thunderblight, like that attack, thankfully I was fast enough to dodge it before he could do any real damage to me, because I'm so good at the game. So your controller must have been destroyed by that hit? Nearly. You do have to sacrifice your controller a little bit. So then once just keep dodging his attacks as you make your way to the top floor. And this is the secret to Thunderblight. You have to be up here on the top floor. Wait for him to go back down. Once he goes down, paraglide in. Soon as he spawns in, hit him with the jump attack. Okay, I missed that. You know what? That'll happen. Just keep dodging his attacks so you don't die. Remember, this is permadeath and you're one hit. So just avoid getting hit. That one I parried. The shield was on my back, so it parried the attack for me. Okay, so we'll get him up here again. Get him to go back to the center, like that. Okay, now we paraglide in. And jump attack. So that'll usually stun him long enough that you can beat on his shield, and then you win. So that's how you can almost one-hit Thunderblight. It's a pro strat. Okay, so then once you get to Ganon, this is where it gets difficult. So Ganon has this secret built-in thing for the developers of the game. Okay, side hop that so we don't get hit. So, and then backflip that. Okay, well done, we're good. Staying damageless. This is definitely turning into a no damage run. So with Ganon, you need to throw... The reason I collected these exact weapons is because you need to throw them at Ganon in this exact order. You need to do Axe, Claymore, Axe, Spear, and then Gerudo Spear, okay? So throw each one in that order. You can't take any damage while you're doing this, though, or else this won't work. Axe again. Spear 1. Gerudo Spear. And then once you throw all of those, if you throw a spring-loaded hammer at him, he dies in one hit. That's the key. Okay, so then here, you'll follow the normal protocol. You'll grab the bow of light. Honestly, this is all pretty self-explanatory. The Dark Beast Ganon fight is super simple. The key is to just not fall off your horse. Make sure you run in a safe pattern around the outside of Dark Beast Ganon until Zelda's finished monologuing. And then when she finishes, you can actually play the game again and start trying to kill Dark Beast. Okay, so now we'll just, you know, play out the fight like normal, hit all the shiny points. Now what you're going to want to do is run around him so you don't get hit. Be careful. We got to get to his other side now without taking any damage. You don't want to fall off your horse, remember. See, like there, you can actually, if you get close to a leg, you can parry it like I did there to prevent falling off the horse. And then if you pick up wood, that actually gives you some iframes. So I was able to, I perfectly strategized picking up that wood so I can tank the hit that I knew was coming, so I'd get iframes. So now the other side has glowing points again, because Zelda finally shut up. So we can hit these. Alright, the next one is going to be on his belly. So what you're going to want to do here is a 360 no-scope. If you've played any Call of Duty, you should be ready to go with this move. If you haven't played any Call of Duty, I recommend practicing because this is pretty hard. Okay, so now that the belly is up, we want to do a 360 no-scope. So jump off your horse, enter bullet time, perform your 360, and then once you get around, hit the belly. Works every time to prevent damage. Then back on the horse. Now you want to head straight to the front of Dark Beast Ganon, get right in front of his face, because we need to shoot him in the eye here. So you want to get as close to his mouth as possible. Do the method I taught you earlier, keep your shield on your back and use that to shield parry a move from behind. See, that prevented me from taking damage right there. And now we jump and pull out the paraglider, and then make sure you shoot the eye in bullet time, and boom, problem solved. That's how you beat Breath of the Wild permadeath on your first try.